if you find us, send help, please. Send help. Help. Oh. That's not how the day started. Amy and I drove up to Vermont to spend the weekend with our son Chris and his wife Jess to celebrate Chris's birthday. Yay! Chris had to work that morning, so Amy, Jess, and I decided to take a scenic ride and check out a nearby lake. We reached a fork in the road with a few parked cars, and Jess says, "I wonder why these cars are here." That was sign number 1. A little further up the road, it looked like the plow had stopped plowing. That was sign number 2. Duh! "I got this," I say. Jess says, "Yeah, you can do it." "I wouldn't do that if I were you," Amy said. Yup, I should have listened to my wife. As we continued down the road, I noticed that the snow was getting deeper and deeper. "Don't think we're gonna make it," I say. "You better back out," says Amy. That's when I get the bright idea to do a 3,000-point turn and try to turn around. You guessed it. Stuck. At that moment, thoughts of us lying on the side of the road, dead from cold and starvation, flooded my mind. I decided we should document as much as we could of our ordeal with our cell phones just in case we didn't make it. Maybe it could help future generations who found themselves in the same situation. I mean, this is Vermont after all. I hear this happens almost every winter. We get out and push. Yeah, right. Not even a budge. We try our cell phones to call for help. No bars. We begin our long trek towards civilization, hoping to reach a point where we can at least get 1 bar on our phones. So we walk. And walk. And walk. Finally, after what seemed like hours, success! Jess quickly calls Chris at work and informs him of our situation and location. "No problem," says Chris. "I'll be there in a jiffy." That jiffy's over an hour away. Oh my God. Will we freeze? Will we starve? Will we survive? I look at the girls and say, if it comes to it, kill me and eat me to survive. It might be your only hope, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Jess pulls out her cell phone and holds it to her forehead. I'm thinking, maybe she wants to take a picture of me to remember me by before she takes a bite out of my arm. She looks at me and says, "Let's play a game while we wait." Fucking heads up.
Boy Scout.
Boy Scout.
Smaller.
Baby one.
Baby Scout.
Man, I'm from
Andrew
I'm
Dice
from
Clay?
Let's hear
I'm
it
from
for
the
New
blank.
New Yorker?
I'm from the blank.
Bronx. A pterodactyl?
Man.
A bird.
Man.
A man bird.
Man.
Turns into a vampire.
Man.
A bat.
Rabbit. Munchkin.
Side of the road.
Little dog on the prairie. Little house on the
Prairie dog. I'll be back.
Star Trek.
That's all, folks.
Oh, Woody Woodpecker?
Close.
Elmer Fudd?
I'm pink. I'm pink.
Flamingo.
Ferret. Fox. Rabbit. Mice.
Oh, yeah.
Mice. Gerbils. You guys.
Alvin!
Oh, chipmunks.
At one point during a round in the game, I looked around and noticed Amy was missing. I called out, "Amy!" and a head slowly popped out from behind a tree. Being a guy and having relieved myself many a time in the woods, the sight of the yellow snow that caught my eye didn't bother me, but what I saw next would make any man's brain snap. Amy reached down and picked up a handful of snow. Oh, God! I found myself a crazed animal running around the desolate woods screaming, "Oh my God, she's using snow to wipe her punani!" I guess the sight of me cracking made everyone else get a bit batty. The fear of us dying in the woods became a reality and we couldn't cope. Just when things were about to get really ugly, we see Chris barreling down the road to our rescue. And thinking he's hilarious, he blows right by us, flashing his pearly whites. After he had his fun, our hero drives us back to our stuck car and pulls us to safety. We don't talk much of that day. There were smiles, there were tears, and there were things we won't get into. But we all know that at the end of the day, there was love. Oh, and a little bit of pee.